I went on this trip because I'd been to Guatemala before, and I developed a real affection for the country and for the people and for the culture there. I knew that it would be a growth experience for me as well as the other members of the team, and I wanted to learn more about that country.
I've been on a lot of adult mission trips before, but this was an opportunity to go out of the country. It was also an opportunity to really see another culture, and I wanted to do that.
I went on this trip to give myself an experience in a third world country, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially for a kid like me. I did go on this trip to experience this, and boy, what an experience it was, I'll tell you that.
I went on the trip because I've never been out of the United States before, and I usually go on the mission trips. I've had a lot of fun every time.
I went on this trip because I've been on many mission trips in the past, and I feel very strongly to go on mission trips. And when I got the phone call to go on this trip, I felt very strongly that God was calling me. I've been on many mission trips in the past, and my heart has always been in the mission field, serving others and really wanting to work with people who are lesser than I am, particularly in other countries.
What was the town of Antigua like, and the atmosphere, just the scenery every morning waking up and seeing the active volcanoes out in the distance was truly a real opening experience every morning.
The atmosphere in Guatemala was a lot happier than I had expected. Like, all the kids were smiling. We rode down to the work site in trucks, and every kid that would turn around would sit there and wave at you. And that's just something you don't see here, and it was really nice.
The atmosphere in Guatemala, when you got into like the big cities, it was just like any other city. And then when you got to like the smaller cities, it was more like the people were just walking, like not so many people had cars. It was a lot more quiet.
Oh, it was great. Like, everyone was so nice. Like, you would just wave to them on the street and they would wave back and say hello. Of course, like when you kind of like go in the square, people would like ask you to buy things and stuff, and you're always saying no gracias. But they got down there every morning early and would be there till like late at night and stuff, trying to make money for their families and everything. So it was good that they were trying to actually get out there. And it was just a beautiful place. Like, I've never been somewhere so beautiful, and I would definitely go back.
I thought maybe like we would see a lot of sad things, but we didn't. There was a lot of dancing and food and people just around the Central Park, which was a lot.
Guatemala is a colorful country. There's one of the major folk art forms they use is weaving, and so we saw beautiful colors, not only of the buildings but of the costumes. It was amazing to see the women wearing their costumes every day in beautiful, beautiful colors. And so I think that's one sight that I will always carry with me.
A very poverty-stricken yet subtle kind of a appearance. I would just say that it was very kind of a subtle, laid-back, and very, very nice area down there in Antigua, considering how much poverty was there.
The atmosphere was very carefree, very, very not tense, relaxed. No one was mean at all there. They were all very friendly and nice.
It was a very happy atmosphere. You definitely saw some poverty, but for the most part, it was a very upbeat atmosphere and very cordial. Everyone was very happy to talk to you, very happy to meet you. The person who was at our front desk in front of our hotel, he tried to teach us Spanish. And there was one day that he was trying to talk to me and conversing with me having absolutely no Spanish. And I was trying to talk to him, and he was teaching me Spanish words as I'm trying to talk to him in English.
I think that something that I hope everybody understands when we end up going on a mission trip is how there are folks out there that just don't have even some of the bare necessities in life. Our host family all walked around in flip-flops. So we drew their feet on pieces of cardboard and then purchased shoes for everyone in the family. So it's just amazing that some folks don't have what we consider an everyday item.